Hello everyone, welcome to Sharps and Flats with Kingsley. We are on number 5, Shepherd's Hay, on page 2. This looks like it has 3 lines of music. I'm sorry, it looks like it has 2, but it really has 3 lines of music. We'll explain that a little bit later in the video. To start off with, play the first note for 10 seconds. Fill the room up with sound. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that again. Now I'm playing a high note. Your note might be a whole octave lower, and that's okay, as long as we're playing the same concert pitch, even if they're in different octaves. Kind of like on a piano, there's a bunch of different C's on the piano. If you were both to play a C, even if one was high and one was low, at least it's the same note. Here we go, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we are. Fun with 1. We're going to take the first 4 notes and have fun with them. I'll play something, you play it back. Here we are. First 4 notes, me then you. Ready, go. Me now. Ready, you. Now me. Ready, go. Now me. Now you. Me. Now you. And stop. Okay, we were just having fun with 1, and when we do it in this form right here, it's not the easiest to go back and forth. If I was in your room or you were here with me in the studio, it would go a lot smoother. I encourage you, have a lot of fun. In fact, those 4 notes are played throughout this whole exercise, and it would be great if you just sat there and had fun going and just have fun with it. Because once you're having fun, it makes it even easier. Here we go. Let's play the first 2 measures, 1 note at a time. We are building towards playing both lines of music, which is really 3. We'll tell you about that in a little bit. And once we're done with this video, you're going to have this whole page done and ready. Here we go. First 2 measures, 1 note at a time. 2, ready. One more time, 1 note at a time. Ready? Okay, now let's count the foods. Looks like pancakes. Ready? Count the foods. Pancake, pancake, juice, juice, pancake, pancake, juice, juice. Now say what you would play. We'll do it 2 times. If you forget the first time, you'll get it the second time. Ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Again, second time, say what you play. Ta 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 ta. Yeah, you're getting it. We're tricking ourselves into learning how to play this. I love it. Now play the rhythm on 1 tone. Remember, slurs don't count when we play the rhythm on 1 tone. Here's the first note, rhythm on that note. 1 and 2 and ready. Let's do that a second time. Tapping your shoe, heel or toe, doesn't matter, sitting up straight, filling up the room with sound, playing with comfortable C's on every instrument, trumpet, saxophone, trombone, any instrument, comfortable C's with your hands. Do this, see how they just relax like that, and that's how they should go on your instrument. Here we go. Last time, rhythm on one tone. 1 and 2 and ready. Now we've got the rhythm. Whew. Now let's play it as written. But before we do, let's make sure we have the first 4 notes, the slurring, the articulation. For example, let's do that together. Ta, ta. One time. Ready? Okay, great. Now you're going to play it pancake, pancake, that fast. Here's the first 2 measures as written. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Here it is again, as written. 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, that's fun. If you're having a problem with any part of that, pause the video and isolate those 2 or 3 notes and have fun with it. Really, just do that. Now the next 2 measures look kind of similar. So let's bounce around a little bit. We're going to change up what we do. Go to the 4th measure, the last measure of the first line. Let's play those 3 notes 1 note at a time. Are you ready? Ready? Again, go. Again, go. Okay, now play that measure as written. 1, 2, tapping your shoe. Feel how we went all the way to the end? Now let's play measures 3 and 4 as written very slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Got it? You're doing great. Keep going. Now go to the second line, first 2 measures. This is a little different part of the song. All of a sudden, stuck in the middle is this different flavor. Let's play those 2 measures 1 note at a time. 2, ready. All right, 1 note at a time again. Ready. Okay, now let's play those 2 measures fast pairs. I'll demonstrate. Got it? Fast pairs, ready, go. Again, go. Now let's take those 6 notes that we just did, and instead of starting on the first note, start on the second note, but go 1 note further. I'll demonstrate. So you're on the second note of the second line, and you'll do this. So you landed on the first note of the next measure. Here we go, together, fast pairs, second note. Ready, go. Again, go. Woo! Yeah, man, this is good stuff. I'm just going to throw this out there. In the second line, those first two measures, plus the next note, let's play two pineapples. Two pineapples plus a note. I'll demonstrate. Meaning pineapple, pineapple, pine. For example, try it. Ready, go. Two more times. Ready, go. Ready, go. Do you hear what's happening? I didn't even plan for this when I was getting ready for the video, but I'm hearing a whole new song in there. That's kind of fun. And did you know if you stopped right now and all you did for the next 20, 30 minutes was have fun with those notes like this? Oh, all of a sudden you're creating. And even right now, as I'm doing this video, as I sit here, there's something fun going on. You can feel it in my face and how I'm talking. I'm creating. And that is one of the great things about doing fun with one or creating things, tackling things from different ways, you know, whether it's count the food, say what you play, a rhythm on one note or one tone. Those things, they might not work for you, but one of them will. Or learning how to have fun with the notes, because then as we go back to do it as written, like we're going to do right now, it seems like butter. Let's play those two measures plus the next note as written. Juice, juice, ready? Oops, I forgot the next note, didn't I? So let's do it again, plus the next note. Ready? Oh, yeah. There we go. There's only one more thing to learn before we do the whole thing. It's the last measure of the second line. Because the measure before that, we've already learned it. So go to the last measure of the second line, one note at a time. Ready? Ready, go. Again, go. Last time, ready, go. Now, as written, the only difference is you're going to hold that one note longer. Ready, go. Okay, so we've tackled every part of this song. Now let's explore what the roadmap, I call it. What is the roadmap of this song? If you pulled up Google Maps to map where you're going, it would show you the route. And that's what I'm talking about, because there's actually 3 lines of music. Let's explore that. Okay, so for this roadmap, let's look at the end of the first line. You see a repeat sign, and it looks like this. Okay, it's got those 2 dots, and I like to add a little smiley face thing to it like this, because the smiley face indicates, hey, look all the way back to the beginning. So when you play the first line, when you get to that repeat sign or smiley face, it means go back to the beginning and play it again. So you're going to play the first 2 lines twice and then go to the rest of the song. But there's a trick coming up. Look at the end of the second line. Do you see how it says, like you see right here, it says DC al fine? That's Italian. By the way, you're learning all kinds of Italian. Piano, forte, mezzo forte, which means medium loud. By the way, the song starts off with a little MF below it. That means mezzo forte, medium loud. If you were to translate Italian, that's what it would be. So at the end of the second line, like it says up here, it says DC al fine. Let's dissect DC al fine and figure out what that means. Okay, so looking at the screen, you can see D, C al fine really stands for da capo al fine. DC is an abbreviation for da capo al fine. Now in Italian, da means from and capo means head. Okay, so from the head to the fine, or to the finish. So the literal translation is from the head to the finish. But in just regular words, it means go back to the beginning and play to the fine, or go back to the beginning and then play to where it says the word fine, which looks like fine. So let's put this all together, okay? Don't look at me, don't look at the screen, just look at your music as I trace the roadmap of the song. You start in the first measure, you play all the way to the end of the first line, and then there is a repeat sign. It goes back to the beginning and you play the whole first line again. Then you go on to the second line. You play all the way to the end of the second line, and then it says D, C al fine, which means go back to the very first measure, very beginning of the song, play the first 4 measures again, and then stop. So, you know, I've been saying there's really 3 lines. There's really 4 lines. The first 2 lines get played twice. Then you play the next line. Then you go back to the first line again. That is called AABA. That form is AABA. You play the A part twice, then you play the B part, then you go back to the A part. Okay, so now knowing the roadmap, this is going to be fun. Let's play the whole song. Start to finish, no stopping. You are basically sight reading it for the first time. Maybe, I assume you are. And play it along. If you make a mistake, if something trips you up, figure out where I am in the song and just keep going. We're going to do this twice. And then you'll have the opportunity to rewind or back up the video and play with me again. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and beginning. That's a good piece of music right there. I like that. Let's take a little break here and get a breath, and we'll do it again. Right before we do it again, let's do a couple breathing things, okay? Just to relax, take 2 sips. I'm going to call it dragon sip. So instead of just, we make like I call this dragon. So do a dragon sip, go, and then let it all out. Here we go, 2 dragon sips. Ready, go. Now let it out. One more breathing thing. Take 2 sips and then a blow pop. Here we go. Blow pop. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here's the whole song. First 2 lines twice. Go to the second line all the way to the D, C al fine. Then go back to the beginning. Play to the finish line. That's a lot. Here we go. Sitting on the front edge of your chair, tapping your foot right now. There's your subdivided beat. That's called sizzle, subdivide. Here we are. 1 and 2 and beginning. Look at what you've accomplished today. You have been playing eighth notes or pancakes and juices with articulated slurs. You've broken it down, count the foods one note at a time, say what you play. And no matter where you started today, you are here. You're different. You've increased. And if you did this video again tomorrow, or just on your own did these tools for over 3 days, by day 3, you'll be so comfortable having going slow like this. By the way, the turtle wins every time. You know the book, the turtle and the rabbit, or the tortoise and the hare? I've read that book 1,000 times to my kids, and every time the turtle wins because they went slow. They tackled things slow. Because in the end, you will be able to do something like this. And that is fun to do. That was fun for me to do just now. Remember, always practice smarter and not harder. So use these tools, use them on your own. If you want to go to another video, just skip somewhere, that's great. Whatever you do, break it down, have fun, always have fun, okay? And you have done something really extraordinary today. You've put in some hard work. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Until I see you in the next video, stay sharp. Bye.